Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Spiritual Sisters podcast. It is Brianna bringing us in for the first time. How's everyone?
Love that. Hey, Brie.
Hi.
So, guess what we're doing today?
Well, I heard that we got a lot of good feedback on this one. So, Is it the Astrologies of the month?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Ooh.
Yeah, everyone, I was like, damn, I've never seen an episode climb that high in numbers that quickly.
It was actually a really fun episode.
Yeah, and I feel like it's appreciated. So we'll continue to do these because we like to. And it's easy. And they're fun. And I feel like people enjoy the banter.
I think so too.
But
we
also
get down and dirty with the quick ones.
For sure. I also feel as though this one's going to be, well, I'm a little bit biased because I was born in June.
Nicole was born in June.
Yeah. So, but in the year that is 2025, June was actually the best month this year.
Hot girl summer, right?
Yeah, it's Wednesday summer. It's Wednesday summer.
Wednesday summer.
Yeah, Wednesday season 2, Netflix. Wednesday summer.
Oh, dude, there's so many that are coming out.
So many coming out. She doesn't drop until August though, but it's all right.
All my smutty books have been dropped, so I'm probably going to be deep into reading those.
Oh, like sequels?
Yeah, like the ends of the series. There's 4 that I'm going to be reading.
Which series?
Oh gosh. There's the Pucking Wrong series. There's the Windy City series. There is... Why am I blinking? There's 2 other ones. But yeah. Who am I? I've read almost... I think this year I'm 20 books. No, I'm way more than that. I'm almost 35 books read.
Are you like running out of ideas or what's going on?
Pretty much. Who am I? I hated reading as a kid. Hated it. But then also on the Kindle, there's this dyslexic font. I can breeze through a book in like 2 days now.
Is it because it's super big?
No, it's like a weird font style. I'll have to show it to you. But I can blow through books like crazy now.
Brain, are you dyslexic?
I'm very dyslexic. You didn't know this?
I knew it. Yeah. I knew it.
I'm very dyslexic. Mom never diagnosed me. I'm pretty sure I have autism. I have ADHD for sure.
I hope
I'm
you're
dyslexic.
Saying that lightly.
Absolutely. Hey, I'm totally fine if I get diagnosed with it. It's not going to change how I live.
Yeah.
It'll sure as shit give me an idea as to what I do what I do. Huh?
I wonder if
did I just say?
I wonder if it's the double Virgo energy. I have like this theory about Virgos that their crown chakras are highly open. And I'm almost positive that's very much the case because I've read for a lot of Virgos and I'm like, you guys have your crown chakras very open. So they are very open. I can't even talk. Okay, Brianna, you're rubbing off on me. Okay. Okay, we're going to do this one. It's going to be quick and dirty. And we're going into the Astrology of June 2025, baby. Okay, do you know why? Well, you're about to. Why June is the best month this year?
Are you going to say it's because it's your guys' birthdays?
I mean, aside from that. But actually, our birthdays...
Wait, isn't there like a transit happening? I think I remember you saying this.
Yes. But also, it's literally happening like on my birthday. And I'm like, oh my God. So,
okay.
So this is why I've been very adamant about actually wanting to do something very intentional for my birthday, which is why I asked you to go do what I asked you to go do, because I'm like, we got to work with the astrology, because this astrology is only going to happen again in like another 12 years.
I mean, I went with you last year when we went to the beach.
And last year for the beach. And what did I do, Brandon?
So weird. She sat and did journaling. She lit a candle, but I'm not even kidding, guys. She had a sun hat on. She had a blanket over her. There was no sun touching her whatsoever. And then you see me and I'm just laying out like, please give me all of the sun. I need a tan.
You live in the Pacific Northwest. I do not.
Not anymore. Time of recording, I will not be.
No, you are right now, but at time of drop.
No, time of drop.
Process of moving. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't talk.
But skin game goes hard.
Yeah, same.
Same. Anyways, okay. I literally was like, I'm going to be in the body of water that is the ocean at the exact moment of my birthday this year. And I was.
Yeah, you were.
And guess what? She moved to an island in that year. Literally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't tell me that shit don't work.
It does work.
It does work.
I'm
Okay.
curious to, you'll have to tell me what mine is, what I have to do this year.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the transit that's occurring, this is why June is the best month this year, is because Jupiter is going into Cancer. And Jupiter is in Cancer once every 12 years. And Jupiter is what's called exalted in Cancer, meaning it's the best constellation for this planet to be in. It just thrives. So good shit is happening for wherever Cancer is at in your birth chart. We love that.
Yay!
Okay, so we're going to go through each one of the dates. And then as we go through each one of the dates, we are going to give you some feedback as to how to work with it. So quick and dirty, very direct, simple. But I'm going to fire off said dates first, and then we'll go into each one of them. Does that work for you?
Okay, I'll probably forget the date, so you'll have to
It would be very helpful if you're interested in whoever's listening to write down the dates in a calendar, put it in your phone, like wherever, and just have that readily available for you. You know what I was thinking? This concept has come up a couple different times. Is like, what if I were to just like create a calendar, like a digital calendar for people to?
Oh, I'm sure people would love that. Absolutely. Like, okay. Add it to the list. Looks like we're doing another course, guys.
Okay, actually, shameless plug, because like we might have this available by that point. My tarot course, my on-demand tarot course. Check the show notes. Check the show notes. No, we're dropping in June. Like if it's not May, it's fucking June for sure.
Okay.
We have to because it has to get out. Like I feel like every time I create a course, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm going through a birthing process because it takes so much from me. But it's like once it's done, I'm like, oh, it's done. Like, I'm good.
What about me? I'm the back end of it.
Well, how do you feel?
Drained.
Do you feel that way in the process? Because I kind of feel that way.
Like I need a drink, I need to smoke a J, and I need a book.
You haven't smoked in a very long time, Brianna.
I haven't, but I've dabbled in. I've wanted to because of all the editing that I had to do for the last course.
I can't smoke, guys. Fun fact about me. Because I get super paranoid. So this one time back in 2016.
Are we outing ourselves again?
I think we are. Let's do it.
Okay.
Brianna swears it wasn't this much. I swear it was this much. Brianna, allegedly.
I'm a bad influence, guys. I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Once upon a time, we went to Miami. We went to a rave in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
We were able to get
bad influence. This was before it was legal.
We were able to get a hold of some edibles.
I traveled with them. They were my suitcase.
Okay, I wasn't going to admit that, so
I will admit it. I don't care.
She traveled with edibles. And I had half of that edible. Brianna says it was a bite.
No, I was a quarter.
Like, no, but it didn't taste like an edible. I was like, oh, this is good. This is like candy for me. What do? We go to the rave.
Gosh! Why are we doing this?
We go to the rave. The edible kicks in.
It was so bad. Gabby was fighting for her life on a tree.
Gabby was posted up with her back against a tree.
With a slice of pizza, too.
Gabby thought...
oh my gosh.
Gabby thought that she posted something really inappropriate on Snapchat at the time. But the internet connection was really, really bad. So our older sister...
Nicole
was messing. Yep, she was messing with me, and I started getting really bad anxiety. And I look over to Brianna and our friend that we were with, and I was like, "What did I say?" I was like, "We gotta go."
She's like, "Did I post something, guys? I need you to go check. Did I post something?" We're like, "Dude, no, you didn't post anything. Like, you're fine."
But I was like, it was okay. Ended up leaving, and this was when Avicii. This was before his passing. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Was closing out night one.
And Martin Garrix, too. That was one of the main reasons why we wanted to go, too.
I fucked up. I'm so
sorry. We left.
What did Gabby go do?
Gabby had the best sleep of her life. She slept, I kid you not, guys, almost 16 hours. Randomly, while me and our friend were sitting on the bed, just like scrolling our phones, and I don't know if we had the TV on. I'm not even kidding, like she walks, like lifts up from a grave, and she's like, guys, I'm having bad thoughts right now. Rolls over, goes back to sleep, just like that.
It is literally as Avicii and Martin Garrix are like closing out night one. You're seeing fireworks. You can see everything from our hotel.
Crying. That trip will forever be one of the greatest. It was so good.
And then the next day, these two didn't even want to go. And I was like, I'm going with or without you.
It was because it was raining. We weren't wanting to go in the rain, but then we still sucked it up and we went.
Because they weren't going to let me go by myself.
Absolutely not. We had our bad experience the first time. We weren't going to let her go again.
But at least we went because then Avicii died like 2 years later.
Yeah, I'm glad that we did. It was such a good time.
Yeah.
So good. Okay, we should probably get back to June before we
let's just make this,
keep outing ourselves.
Can't believe we invented that. Anyways, Gabby was a raver. Oh, good times. Okay, so the key dates: June 9th, June 15th, June 18th, June 20th, and June 24th, baby. Okay.
All right.
So, June 9th, Jupiter enters Cancer. So he is going to be telling a 1-year story and blessing wherever Cancer is at in your chart, bringing you abundance, blessings, joy, all good things, because Jupiter in Cancer is a very amazing transit, because it's also his favorite sign to be in. So during this transit, baby boom. A lot of people are going to be moving. Mm-hmm.
Funny enough, moving.
Yep. People are going to find their dream homes. I actually think I'm moving in this transit. Now that I think about it, I think I'm going to be moving.
You think so? You and I are going to be moving at the same time?
I think you're going to move first, but then I think I'm going to move. I don't know where, but I feel like I'm going to be moving sometime in the transit again.
Good thing we have the truck.
Anyways, the last time that this transit occurred was 2013 to 2014. So think back to what that time of your life was like, what you experienced, potentially, actually more so good than bad, because you're going to see recurring themes come forth. Okay. On June 15th, Mars in Leo is going to square, so a 90-degree aspect to Uranus and Taurus, or Uranus. There's a lot of different ways to say that planet.
Emphasis on the anus.
Mm-hmm. So this transit sometimes can be associated with impulsive spending, Brianna. So,
okay,
it's a quickish transit. So just pay attention to your like if you're spending money around this time, and wherever Leo and Taurus are at in your chart. And it could also be a period of uncomfortable growth if you haven't leaned into any of the self-improvement work, the inner work, etc. But again, it's a very quick transit. Okay. Jupiter in Cancer squares Saturn in Aries. Saturn's going into Aries at the end of May, which we talked about, and it's a really big deal because it's giving us a preview into 2026 and 2028. But anytime Jupiter and Saturn square off, it's tense energy, and it really doesn't matter which signs they're in. But the energy around June 15th is restless. It's also associated with job changes. So if you are going through a career transition, it could be possibly because of that, this transit. So also think back to August 19th of 2024 and Christmas Eve of 2024 and see what types of themes are coming up for you, because that was the last time Jupiter and Saturn squared off, even though they were in different sides at that point.
I'm trying to think about back then. I can't even freaking remember then. I can remember stuff from when I was a childhood. That this year, past year, no, don't remember.
On Christmas Eve, I was literally where I'm at right now recording, and I've literally lived like a gypsy in like the last 8 months, but so I'm like, I don't think the gypsy life is going to quit for me anytime soon. I don't think it's coming to an end.
I don't think so either. I think if anything, it's just going to ramp up even more.
I think so too. So this is one prediction. Whoever I'm supposed to end up with actually travels a lot for work. So I feel like this is the start and I'm supposed to travel with that person. So I feel like this is a taste of all the energy I'm getting in the next, for the rest of my life, actually.
Alrighty.
Yep. Okay. So then Jupiter in Cancer on June 18th, Jupiter in Cancer is going to square Neptune in Aries. This energy, it's the first time that we're seeing Jupiter in a new sign square off with Neptune in a new sign. Because Neptune's been in Pisces for the last 8 years. I don't know, a long time, actually. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's a really great day to tithe, and which is giving back, because we just recorded that in the last episode, Brianna. And it's a good day to pay it forward because it's going to come back to you.
I had to remind myself. I already forgot that episode.
It was a good episode.
Well, it was a good episode. That was actually a really good episode. But yeah, I just had to remind myself.
You're gonna have to, you're gonna have to listen to it 3 more times.
Yep.
Okay. Then we've got 2 more. Okay, actually, this period of time, you guys, the 20th through the 24th of June, freaking bomb. Bomb. I need to really take advantage of this time because I will be celebrating my birthday on the 22nd. So
with Nicole.
Yeah, Nicole too. We have the same birthday, guys. We're exactly 9 years apart.
If you didn't know that, on the 126th episode.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying this, that 4 or 5 day period, we've got to be doing some rituals. What are we doing, Brianna? I'll come home for that.
I don't know. I'm gonna try and get a good tan. Read a book.
Go to the spa
with my kid. Go to the spa.
Spa.
Get some
Beach.
Botox.
In and out.
Beach. Botox, book, and beach. Yeah! 3 Bs!
3 Bs. We could put that on a t-shirt. Okay, so Friday, June 20th at exactly 7:41 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is the summer solstice. It's the best day of the year, minus the 22nd. But the summer solstice is probably one of my favorite portals because, summer. Because the winter solstice, I'm just depressed because I get seasonal depression. Spring, it's still kind of cold here in California. And then the fall, yeah, it's cold. The spring equinox, and then the fall equinox, it's starting to get dark.
Is the time change finally going to stop?
That's what they said, but I don't think it is. Anyways, solstice. Solstice it's really bomb, guys, because Jupiter's in Cancer and the Sun are on the process of meeting up, which is actually on the 24th, the luckiest day of the year because it's what's called a Jupiter cazimi. So that's when the Sun and Jupiter meet up in the sky and they become conjunct. This is a fantastic day for rituals. I cannot emphasize that enough. And I think that falls on a Tuesday.
I'll go get tacos and tequila.
Ooh, yeah. Oh my gosh, now I'm just okay, what am I doing? I gotta block up my calendar for all of this.
Yeah. Do some you time.
You time, yeah. And then Brandon and I, soon thereafter, potentially around that time, are going to be traveling in a car to Oregon. No, back to California.
Back to California. We're flying to Oregon, driving back to California.
Right now we're doing that tentatively at the end of June, but I feel like that's going to change.
I'm hoping. I'd rather get it done quick as possible, but who knows? I'm going to have to drive back up here anyways up in August, so.
Yeah.
A lot of driving, my poor little car.
Yeah. Well, that's June. What do you think? It's quick and dirty.
That was really quick. A lot going on. The 3 Bs are absolutely about to happen.
I think it's going to be a really good summer. I was talking to my best friend that I feel like you guys are going to hang out a lot when you move back. But what I was getting at is she was saying that she feels like this summer is going to be really good. And I agree. Yeah, I think so too. I feel it. I feel it in my bones.
Feel it in my jellies.
In your jellies.
In my jellies.
Yeah. So Jupiter, June is it's chill. It's good. Gemini season comes to an end. Cancer season starts. I will say, though, from all of my fellow Cancerians, they have said that the last 3 years for Cancer season have been pretty rough. And they have, emotionally speaking.
Can't relate. You guys are always emotional, so.
It's rough. It's rough out here. It's rough out here.
Floating.
Well, that's what we have for the Astrology of June 2025. Thank you guys for loving the other episodes so much. We're going to continue to do these because they seem to be a hit. So
yeah, and they're really fun to record. So
don't judge us for our Rave Miami story.
We'll probably expose ourselves in the next one too. Every month it seems to be happening now. Okay. So what?
But I just came up on the picture from when we went. I remember it. Miami has pictures of us, Brianna. Oh, okay, wait, I can add to that story. Coming back to it. Should I add to it?
Oh, that's fine because, hey, you guys gave me shit, but I was right. It just wasn't of us.
Okay, so we were walking down the street. This is when I'm Fucked up. And I'm out of it. Brianna's in her spandex with fishnets. It's like gold spandex, black fishnets, walking down Brickell, Main Street in Miami. And we're passing by like the main basketball state in the Heat, Miami Heat Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Brianna's losing it. I don't know why. But
I was laughing or something. I don't remember. But once we got back to the hotel, we take the elevator, and this was like right when everybody was getting off of work. So there was this guy in the tuxedo. No, this wasn't even then. This was beforehand. And there was like a girl who was walking back, and we crossed paths. And I looked over there, and then I looked back at my friend and my sister, and I'm like, guys, Miami's gonna have pictures of us.
Didn't I get into it with the guy in the elevator?
I don't remember.
No, I'm pretty sure I did. I remember like
that day was just.
Do you remember the guy flicking my breast? The young kid? He was like as we were walking by and it was
such a delayed response
because I was so high.
This is funny.
This is done. No. We're done. This was rough. But it was hilarious.
Everybody has stories like this because we're here for a good time. We're not here for a long time. Make memories. It's great. We'll never not laugh about this time.
I know. I gotta ask. Good. I gotta send in the group message. Did I get into it with the guy in the elevator? I'm pretty sure I did.
I don't know. We'll find out. We'll have to message her after this.
Okay.
Oh, it's so good.
Until next time, we're good.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See ya.